Alright, what's up guys? So I'm following Max right now. We're going to get the Audi tinted. As you can see, half of it is and the rest is just kind of fishbowl, but I'm gonna get it all cosmetically looking better. So taking it there, and then I got the Volvo in the garage and we'll start the swap pretty soon. Alright, so the Volvo is now in the garage. It's up on all four, here, hold on. It's up on all four jack stands, so it's ready to go. And now I'm gonna start taking it apart. And so I'm gonna start with the drive shaft. I'm gonna take off this right here and drop it down a little bit so we can have room to reach it into the transmission.
Hey buddy. Let's go film cinematics. Oh wait, gotta hit the...
Alright, so far, as you can see in that, I've got the drive shaft off. I've got the bottom half of all the transmission bolts off. So now I just got to do the top half, and then the transmission should be good to come out. I just disconnected all the wires. Now I'm going to go ahead and go on the inside and take off the automatic shifter. Look at that. Now all that's out. Now I gotta figure out what to do with these. Okay, so I forgot to mention this. So this little pie looking thing, it has the neutral safety switch in here. You could see there's an N right there for neutral, which this little dial goes to when you're in gear, so it lets the car start. So what I'm gonna do, I have to rewire the neutral safety switch so that the car thinks it's in neutral and it tricks it so it can start. Okay, so I've been doing some research, and this thing, whenever you move it, so this is park, this is reverse, neutral, drive, and then the rest is drive, right? So these two, this is park and neutral. You can see here, you can see up at the top P and N right here. So I'm looking at it, I'm guessing that this blue and yellow wire is for this top panel. So whenever this top panel is touching and this one's touching right there, it's all connected down to here, which is the, what is it, the 50. So I think I'm going to connect this wire to the 50 and we'll see how that works. So I've wired the wires together. So now, where do I put my keys? Alright, so I'm just not gonna really start it, maybe it might, but just want to see if it'll turn. Awesome, there we go. So these two wires, I need nothing for, it's just these two, and we'll just leave it, and when I get it all in here, just tuck it away. Okay, so it's the next day, and I've made some more progress. I'm putting all the bolts here after I get them out, and I just need 2 more bolts until the whole transmission comes out, but I'm leaving them in there just for now. There's these 2 lines, they are coolant lines that connect to the radiator for transmission coolant since it's automatic. The manual ones don't have any spots for the coolant. So I was looking at videos and stuff, and people actually just get rid of these hoses and throw the trans in. Alright, so as you can see, there's a nice little gap between the transmission and the engine. So right now it's held up by a scissor jack and a floor jack on the back, like hooked in. So we're gonna go get another rolling floor jack and put it where the scissor jack is, and then roll it back. Alright, so I didn't film this because there's a bunch of people in here, but that right here, this is the torque converter for these automatic transmissions, and I finally got it off. So now I gotta unbolt that flywheel and then change the pilot bearing that's in the middle. I'll show you guys that, and then the swap begins. So I've been struggling to get this pilot bearing out of the back of the motor, so I went to AutoZone and got a rental tool. It's a pilot bearing pulling thing, so now I gotta go figure out how to use it. Okay, so I finally got out whatever this thing is. Now I gotta replace it with this. This is the pilot bearing, and that's what goes in for the clutch and stuff. I don't really know how it works, but I just know what it is. Alright guys, check this out. So everything is in and finished. That's the flywheel, pressure plate, and the clutch. It's all good. It's all lined up and torqued down, and then I put on this bottom bracket. So now it's time to throw the trans in. Okay guys, that will be it for today's video. I wish I had more time to fit this all in the video, but I have to upload this tomorrow. It's Thursday right now. It's about midnight. But as you can see here, the transmission is all in there. I have all the bolts tightened down, like just barely, but it's all in there and it's being held up with a jack right now. And then on Saturday, I'm going to make sure all the bolts are torqued down, and then put in the pedal box and set up the cable, and then we will get some videos of this thing ripping. So yeah, stay tuned for next week, and I'm so excited to get this done, and shout out to everyone who's helped me along the way. So as always, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in next week's video.